Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and it is Saturday the 11th. Yesterday, Chris actually turned 50, and we have his party tomorrow, which falls on Mother's Day also. So we're doing him a family 50th party, but since all the moms are going to be there, we're also just going to give Mother's Day gifts and stuff at the same time. So today is a very, very busy day for me. I have numerous stores I have to run into, and it is already 12 o'clock. Chris and I just had a really nice brunch. We spent the morning together, and now we're kind of going our separate ways and getting stuff done. So I am getting ready to run into Dollar Tree, Publix. I actually have to go into Walmart, and then I have a Walmart pickup before getting home and getting started on the gifts, prepping, cleaning. I'm gonna knock food out first and have it all prepped and ready to go in the fridge, so come tomorrow I can just put it in the oven, and then I can worry about cleaning the house so that I can decorate and then do a last minute straighten up, clean up, sweep the floor right before company comes, because tomorrow's church and Mother's Day and everything else. It is just going to be a super, super busy weekend. So I'm going to go hit the stores. I'm hoping to get all this done in less than an hour. If I time it right and can just knock it out and things are where they need to be, because my Walmart pickup is between 12 and 1 and it's 12 now, and I hate to be late for that. So I'm going to go and hit the stores, go home. I will show you what I picked up and what I have meal planned for the party, and the gifts and stuff like that I'm doing, so that you guys can kind of just see how we do things. And it's not going to be a huge party. It's mainly just family with a few friends on Sunday. He wanted to keep it kind of smaller, so I would have thrown him a huge, massive 50th birthday. I threw him a pretty big 40th. So I don't know, maybe 60th will be huge, but this will still be nice. I have everything ordered that I need to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stores, get what I need, and get home so I can get it all together. Okay guys, I am at Walmart pickup. I have almost all my running around done. I got all my Mother's Day gifts, all the last minute stuff I needed for Chris's party. I have to stop at my parents' when I leave here to drop off my grandmother's Mother's Day gift. My mom is going to go see her today, and I wish I could go, but there's just not enough time. So she's going to drop off my gift for me, and then I can get home with my order and get it put away and start cooking. Okay guys, I am home from the store, and I am not going to do this breakdown with prices. I'm just going to kind of show you what I have and what it's for. These plastic storage bins, I just have some stuff in the pantry and on the porch that I need to put in bins and get put away in something more permanent than cardboard boxes right now. So I just picked up 2 storage bins. This is the poster I'm going to use for doing the 50th pictures for Chris's party. So it's a big trifold board, kind of like what you use for science fair. In the back, I have ice cream, vanilla, and chocolate, which I'm going to pause right here and put this in the freezer. I have vanilla and chocolate here, and then I have some Carb Smart over here. So let me get this in the freezer and I'll be right back. Okay, now that the ice cream is no longer melting, Walmart pickup took a while today. They had a ton of substitutions, which is part of why I'm also not going to be doing this today. And it's really hot today. So I have potatoes here. I'm going to be doing a 10-pound bag of mashed potatoes, 2 things of croutons to go with salads for the party, along with green beans. I'm going to snap a bunch of green beans and season them up. Or actually, no, I'm not snapping them, which is why I bought them frozen. So I'm going to season them up and saute them. Ranch and blue cheese dressing. I just wanted to put out fresh containers of it. I have some that are like half empty, but I like putting out full fresh containers when we do a party. So ranch and blue cheese seem to be both very popular. And then I have 2 bags of potato chips here to make dip, and I have the sour cream and the onion soup mix here to make French onion dip. Cheese, Parmesan cheese to go on top of the salad. Lettuce for salads. I'm going to do carrots, some in the salads, and then I may do a big thing of like vanilla butter carrots.
I picked up a 36 pack of these dinner rolls here. They're yeast rolls. I'll have to set them out a couple hours before the party and let them rise. And then we will have yeast rolls. I have half and half for the office, lactose-free milk for Jaden, peppers for the salad, tomatoes for salad, and then I'm going to do a bowl of fresh fruit. I have some more strawberries and grapes and blueberries in the refrigerator still, so I picked up some more strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and I'm just pretty much going to do a berry salad with some grapes thrown in. Cucumbers for the salad. I needed some more breadcrumbs. I'm going to be making a ton of meatloaf, so I'll be using 3 containers this size, and this is a 5-pound container of meat, so I'll be using 15 pounds of ground beef. I'm kind of cheating a little, and I'm going to use some jarred brown gravy just to make my life a little bit easier, and then I'll use some of these gravy packets in with the meatloaf, so it'll be a very savory meatloaf. And the other thing was a time saver was a big thing of frozen mac and cheese. I just picked up one of these big Stouffer's party sizes, and I'm going to pop that in the oven. Everybody always loves it, and that's super simple. Apples, just because we were out of apples, and bananas. I have bananas in the fridge that I'm letting ripen a little bit more. The skins were starting to split on them, but they weren't quite where I want them for banana muffins when I do banana nut muffins, so I just have them in a bag in the fridge, and I'll let them get nice and brown and soft. They switched out my milk for this. This is some Fairlife fat-free, lactose-free milk. I've never tried it before, but it's supposedly low-carb, low-fat. We'll see how that is. Chris wanted some Miracle Whip so that he could have some meatloaf sandwiches after we were done with the meatloaf for the party. I picked up some just little short extension cords and some little 3-ways just because it's summer, it's hot, and we need fans on our porch, and we did not have enough cord. So I picked up some for that. Some cleaning ammonia. I was out of deodorant. This is some peppermint essential oil, and then this is for party stuff. I needed some double-sided tape and some black curling ribbon, and then this was another substitution. I had a sourdough and a old-fashioned hearty white bread, and they substituted it and gave me 2 hearty whites. So that is it for Walmart. I spent about $175, I believe, at Walmart. This is Publix. I ran in there today. There's a rose bush that is not showing here. I already sent that with my mom for my grandmother for Mother's Day. So I had a little mini rose bush here that was, I want to say, $6. And then these were $6. These were $6. That's for Chris's mom and stepmom. The Zevia drinks and the Lily's chocolate are both done with stevia. That's for my mom for Mother's Day. She's been doing really well with keto. I know my dad is getting her flowers, so I decided to go a different route. Instead of getting her flowers and getting her something I know she would enjoy and not necessarily go out and spend money on herself. More butter bread. These were buy one, get one free, and I had forgotten that I had ordered bread through Walmart, so we are set on bread, and I think I spent about $40 at Publix. And then this is my Dollar Tree run today, and I spent, I can't remember, I want to say around $27.82 at Dollar Tree. And I picked up some bags for Mother's Day with some pastel tissue paper. I didn't have any pastels. I had some bright and I had white. I picked up some more of these little small pans. They fit perfect in our toaster oven, our convection oven. So one of them had gotten just bent really bad, and then I took another one down to our camper, so I think we only had one left. And so I picked up a few more of those. And Mother's Day cards, you can't beat going to Dollar Tree and getting them, so I have a stack of those. Let's see here. These picture frames I'm going to be using for Chris's party, as well as these blue rocks, and I needed some more serving tongs. These are really cheap. They break. When they break, I throw them in the recycling bin and buy new ones. These I bought for the camper, possibly for 4th of July. I just really liked them. They're just little aluminum little buckets. And then I saw this. I wanted to compare it for what I had bought at Walmart. This was $1, and it was a 3-prong and outlet extender. And I just wanted to compare to what I had. You can never have too many of these. We're always searching for them. So I picked that up. And I had seen on a couple of YouTube and Pinterest that people just love this, in particular, this Betty Crocker wedged spatula. So I thought, you know what, I'll try it. I like all the Betty Crocker stuff I've bought from there before, so it has a big end and a little end. They said this little end is great for getting down in jars and stuff, so I'm gonna try that. More tape. Trevelyan needed a knife to finish off the gift that she was doing for my mom, and then I found these and I thought these were just too cute. They are necklaces. They're red, white, and blue battery operated necklaces that I'm going to take for the dogs to wear when we go to camp for 4th of July. So I'm just going to hook them around their collars and they'll have little red, white, and blue necklaces on. So that is it. I need to get all of this stuff put away so I can start cooking. Okay guys, I stopped in my cooking. I have a few things going right now, like eggs on the stove, and I am working on a collage that I'm doing for his 50th. I have from birth all the way up to most recent pictures we have, which is our like Christmas pictures. I'm sure I have more. There's 4 boys in the family, so all these pictures here in the middle are from oldest that I could find to the most recent of the 4 brothers together in all the pictures. So I'm just working on this. I'm using just double-sided tape. Did it kind of inexpensive, just printed them off on the printer and have one of these trifold boards, and then this is going to be kind of a backdrop. We did a bunch of pictures on poster boards for Dad's 60th birthday. I'm trying to remember, 50th birthday. I'm trying to remember. I think it was his 60th that we did that a few years ago, and so I figured I would do the same thing for Chris. Hey guys, sorry for the noise of the dishwasher. It is in the middle of its cycle and it is 8:30. You can see what we did for dinner today. I have been on the go since 8:30 this morning and I am not remotely close to being done, but that's okay. At night is when I work the best. So what I'm working on right now is I'm going down my meal plan and I'm just going ahead and cutting up place settings, and then I will take all of these. They're kind of like just, I guess, place markers, really. I can gather them up here, and I'm working on the table. This is what took me a while. It's using double-sided tape, and it was just kind of tedious work. So what I have here is, okay, deviled eggs. I know I'm gonna have deviled eggs, and let me grab my platters and pans. Okay, so I have either markers or the actual dishes I will be using tomorrow set out, and I went down my day planner of every single meal or food item, sorry, not meal, every dish that I'm gonna be doing. And like the salad, I know I'm doing salad, but I'm not mixing everything together. I'm doing it separate because I know some people do not like certain things. So I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'll have a container for bacon bits, croutons, fresh fruit. I can't find my deviled egg plates. I think they may have given up the ghost at Easter. They had cracks in them, so they may have ended up not making it out of the dishwasher at my parents' house the last time. So I think that might be where they ended up for their final resting place. I've had them since the kids were little, and they're goners. I will be doing 15 pounds of meatloaf. So this big pan will be meatloaf, and whatever's left I'll be putting in the freezer, and we'll take it to camp for Memorial Day weekend. The guys love meatloaf sandwiches. It was one of Chris's requests, so massive meatloaf, so we'll have plenty of extra to go in the freezer. Green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy, ketchup. Some people like ketchup on top of their meatloaf. More deviled eggs, mac and cheese. I'm doing yeast rolls. Those will be down here, and then chips and dip. When people come in early, they always are looking for something to snack on. I don't have an appetizer table set up this time, so I'm just gonna have some chips and dip on the table. So I have this one done, and I'll end up turning the island into where we do the cakes and all that. Normally I do the drinks on the back porch, but for this one I'm doing the drinks over here. So I need to get started on getting just more cleanup done, food started. I'm getting ready to peel potatoes and start making the meatloaf mixture up, because I want to get all of the cooking done tonight except for just a couple of things like the rolls and all that, so that tomorrow I can just rewarm everything right before everyone gets here. I'm not going to cook the meatloaf until tomorrow. That can just go in the oven about 45 minutes before people get here, same as the mac and cheese. It can just go in the oven. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get everything else done so that tomorrow morning I can really concentrate on cleaning and decorating. But this just gives me an idea of where I'm at and what I need to do. Okay guys, it is a little after 11:30. I have 2 teas brewed. I'm just going to let them sit. I'm not going to sugar them till tomorrow. I'm going to do a sweet, an unsweet, and a water with lemons and limes. Turned my potatoes off. They're still warm. I'm getting ready to drain them, mash them, and get them into a pan. I have all of my veggies cut for the salad. I have all my fruit cut for my fruit bowl. The deviled eggs are made. My lemons and limes are sliced to go in the water. And I'm getting ready to mash the potatoes, saute the green beans, and then make the meatloaf. Okay guys, it is 12:30 and I'm on my final main dish of the night, which is meatloaf. I measure nothing. I think there's 10 eggs in here. There is 15 pounds of ground beef. There's an entire thing of breadcrumbs, a bunch of ketchup, Worcestershire, garlic, onion, salt, pepper, some brown gravy, just seasonings. So I have my gloves somewhere here. Raw meat makes me itch and break out, so I'm going to put my gloves on and get this all mixed up. I also have my mashed potatoes done here, green beans here. They're cooling so I can put them in the outside fridge. Guys, this is a heck of a meatloaf. I've never made a meatloaf this big before. So it's all in the pan. I'm getting ready to get it covered up and put it in the fridge, and I will put this in the oven tomorrow. Okay guys, it is 1:40 and I have done all the prep work I'm gonna do tonight. I worked down my list. Everything is prepped. I have my jugs ready to go here. I'm not gonna do one with the floating lemons in the water and stuff. I'm just gonna put the lemons and limes on a plate, and if people want to get water, they can get it from the fridge or put it in their tea. I have the dessert table set up, and I have this table set up. There's still a lot to do tomorrow, but the food is pretty much done. I pulled out some of these large wine glasses. I'm going to put the mints in, I think, once I get the cake. If you hear, Chris is watching Walking Dead in the living room. Hate that show, but he's on a Walking Dead marathon. So I think I'm going to put these mints in the big wine glasses. So, and then I'll have the ice cream, the 2 things of ice cream on this end, and I have the plates and dessert napkins at that end. So I'm calling it good. I'm going to get a shower, and while I do the shower, I'm going to scrub my shower and clean that bathroom, and then I'm going to go to bed. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night right here. Guys, hope you can hear me over all the noise, but it is hot today. It is like one of the hottest days we've had in Florida so far this year, and I woke up this morning, rolled out of bed, and just started going. It is, I think, about 2:30 in the afternoon. Chris broke down and put his giant shop fan up here because all the little fans I had just weren't doing anything. I'm really hoping it rains and cools things off a little bit today. We've actually had a fire going over here, just doing some yard cleanup and brush cleanup from the yard, just kind of making it a little more presentable, but we're good. I'm calling it good here. I have the last load of laundry in the washer. This is our working porch. There's just only so much you can do to make it look nice, and so we're just, you know, we're dealing with what we have right now. So all the couch or the cushions on all the chairs and stuff are washed and cleaned. Everything has been scrubbed and wiped down. The tables are set up. I'm actually just going to throw a big blue tablecloth over the washer and stuff whenever I'm done, and that's going to be our gift table, but I'm waiting for a load to finish so I can throw it in the dryer and clean up that corner. And I still have more cleanup to do in the house, and at 3:30 I need to put the meatloaf and the mac and cheese in. So I have 1 hour to finish doing inside cleanup, and then I can throw the food into the oven, and then I can get a shower and be presentable because I am disgusting. There is no way I could flip the camera around right now. It is bad. So hot, sweaty, it's in the 90s, and I am gonna go inside. Thank goodness I'm done with the outside and go do cleanup in there. You guys, it is 4:15. All the food is in the different ovens except for the rolls. I have rolls rising on the stove right now. When everything comes out right before everyone gets here, I will toss those in to bake. I have the dessert table set up except for the ice cream, and all the tables outside. So pretty good. We're doing pretty good on time. Chris is in the shower now, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower. Jaden's playing with the dogs. All right, doing pretty good. I'm gonna hop in the shower in a few minutes and hopefully be dressed and ready when people start showing up.